Shalom Chaverim, this is Rabbi Yitzchak Shapira, the founder of Ahavat Ammi Ministries. I want to talk to you just for a minute about something incredible that I want to show you today. Now, some of you knows that, at time to time we get our hands on scrolls. And recently, a lot of people ask me that about a question, that something that I spoke about in the Return of the Kosher Pig. The prophecy of Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5 and 6. Who is this child speaking of? A child is given unto us. His name will be Pele, Yoetz, Aviad, El Gibor, Sar Shalom, etc., etc. According to Perek HaShalom, Masechet Zotah, it's already known that the one who is called Shalom is the Mashiach. They quote this verse in Perek HaShalom to say that this chapter, these verses, speak of the Mashiach and not King Hezekiah. But what else can we find out about it? What did the authors of the book of Isaiah, what clues did they leave us in the Hebrew language? I would like to show you today an authentic Megillah, Sefer Yeshayahu, straight from the scroll, so there is no ambiguity, so we can learn together who these verses speaking about. Remember, there are 8 names of the Mashiach representing the 8 lights of Hanukkah. Why? The Sephardic Jews say every night, Pele, Yoetz, El, Gibor, Aviad, Sar Shalom, the 8 names, the 8 candles of Hanukkah. But look with me for just one moment. I would like to show you this straight from the scroll. And we read here, Ki Yeled Yulad Lanu, Ben Nitan Lanu. ותהי המשרה על שכמו, ויקרא שמו, פלא יועץ, אל גיבור, אביעד, שר שלום. And then we start the next verse. למרבה או למרבה, המשרה לשלום אין קץ על כיסא דוד, ועל ממלכתו להכין אותה לסעודה במשפט וצדקה מעתה ועד עולם, קנאת אדוני צבאות תעשה זאת. I want you to notice one very special word. This is not Rabbi Shapira scroll. I didn't write this scroll. It is this word right here. Lamed, Mem, Reish, Bet, Hey. I want you to notice the middle letter in the word Lemarbeh. It's a mem, but it's a mem that is closed mem, also known in Hebrew as mem sofit. And I want you to notice something about this mem sofit. It's in a shape of a square, like a square. This is a shape of a womb. Chazal said that it is talking about 2 occurrences of the Mashiach. The first occurrence of the Mashiach, it's with a closed mem. He appeared close. He will come to the world and nobody will recognize him. And the womb of a woman will be opened in a supernatural way. Nobody will recognize him. In the book of Nehemiah, chapter 2, verse, I believe it's 9 to 11. I could be wrong. It could be 16. You can look it up. We see that there is a breach in the walls of Jerusalem, where Nehemiah says that he's fixing those breaches of the wall through the word prutzim. The mem there, unlike this mem, is the final mem that is appearing in an open format. Why this is important? Because Chazal said the first time the Messiah will come, he will come in a close. He appeared in the world in a supernatural way, but nobody will recognize him. He is closed. He will be closed. Israel will not recognize him. In the second time that he will come, he will be open. He will reveal himself in a supernatural way, and all of Israel will be recognizing him. So what is he? He is Pele and Yoetz. He is El and a Gibor. He is Avi, Ad, and he is Sar Shalom. Yet he is going to appear to the world supernaturally through a woman. Okay? And by the way, the letter Mem is 2 Dalits put together. Upside down Dalit and regular Dalit, if you put together, talking about the 2 doors of heaven that will be open directly by Mashiach to open the gates of heaven for all of Israel to come on in. In Nehemiah, it says that he will fix the Pritzah, the Poretz. That's one of the name of the Messiah, the breaker. Why Messiah today is unkosher to our people? Because he became the breaker. He became the poretz. He became the poretz that each and every one of us can come in today to the kingdom of heaven. We're looking forward for this day, and I want you again to recognize that today Mashiach is not recognized. He's like a lamb. He is like, as it says in the book of Kohelet, is when Shlomo HaMelech says, he is a nobody to our people. But upon his return, it says, Bayom Ahu Yeh Adonai Echad Ushemo Echad. And here in Isaiah 11 it says, Vayatza Choter Migeza Ishai. I want you to notice this. It doesn't say he nivra, it says Vayatza. What's the difference between Nivra and Vayatza? Bara, Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim v'et something that created. Chazal says he appeared from Geza Ishai, but that's not his origin. That is not his real origin. He came out of it, but his origin, according to Psachim, is origin from before the creation of the time, okay? And how many spirits he will have upon him? Ruach Adonai, Ruach Chochmah, Binah, Ruach Etzah, Gvura, Ruach Dat, V'irat Hashem. 7. The number of man is 6. The number of Mashiach is 7. He will be fully man and fully divine. And how will he judge the world? V'aricho b'riat Adonai, by the smell. He will be able to look at each one of us and smell us. We will not even have to say anything. He will judge each one of us by the smell, according to this text. And what he will do in these last days? Vayi bayom hahu yosif Adonai shenit liknot et sha'aramot. He will purchase our people. He will redeem our people in these last days. And what he will do? He will gather them. He will gather them all the way to the land in these last days. We're looking forward for these days. May Messiah come quickly to serve our people Israel. As it says, Vayehi li leYeshua, v'shavtem mayim besason mimayne haYeshua. There's only one man in Jewish history who say, come to me who are thirsty. I am the owner of the water. The Midrash teaches that Moshe Rabbeinu sat by the well. But the Mashiach, it says in Ecclesiastes Rabbah chapter 1 verse 9, is the owner of the well and what's inside the well. Moshe lead us to the well. Messiah is what is inside. Let's continue to seek the Messiah for his glorious return. God bless you and be strengthened in your faith. Vitrot.